Sliding Mike, and welcome to my Skills and Fills series. In this lesson, we are going to explore the basic chords of the key of D. We're going to play two different forms of each chord, the D, the G, and the A. Remember, what you see my thumb do is what your pick will do. We're going to play those on the bass string. Now we get a different bass note. When I play the fingering on the bass string, you can hear the song, Boil Them Cabbage Down. So it's almost like playing a melody and a chord together. Picking more than one note on the bass can liven your chord a little bit. I do that with a backstring index finger. So I pick the bass with my thumb and back again on the second note with my finger. You can do that with a pick. So that gives you an idea of the kind of strumming we're going to start with our chords. Now we're going to experiment on all those chords. The D chord can be on the 2. It can also be on the 2, 3, 4. The G chord is 3, 3, 5. The A chord is a 1, 2, 4. That chord's a little hard to hit. If you have trouble hitting a 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, I suggest you leave the 2 out. Playing the chords for Boil Them Cabbage Down in the higher position. We're going to play these chords very slow, picking the bass and then 2 and on the strum. 2 and 1, 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 2 and 1. 1, 2 and 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 1. In the quarter note pattern, thing we can do on chords is not play a strum at all. We can play what I call arpeggio strums. I'll just go down the strings one note at a time. Then I can go. Using that arpeggio, you can go down the strings and back up. So you would go melody, middle, bass, middle, melody. You might want to try that a little bit just as a warm-up or finger practice. I have another suggestion for you. Play the arpeggio down 1 and 2 and 3, then strum on the 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. We're going to take this chord progression, the G, which is a 3-3-5. We're going to move it down to a 2-2-4, 1 fret. Then we're going to move it down to a 1-1-3, and then a 1-0-1. That can be used for an introduction or an ending for many of the songs that Dulcimer plays in the key of D. For instance, you can put that chord progression at the beginning of the song, The Water is Wide. You can also use that as an ending on many songs. So that's one chord progression you might want to work on. And when you do fills, not only how you strum it or pick it, but your rhythms make a big difference to how that fill sounds. One on the bass with the thumb and the and with the finger. 2 on the middle string with the thumb and the bass index finger on and 3 on the melody string and the bass index finger on and. So my thumb is just walking up the strings like we did for an arpeggio pick. One little hint that helped me is when I practice a different picking pattern, I watched my picking hand. I watched the thumb and the finger. After a while, it gets to be habit.